Hi friends, welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Sigrid and I make videos about books because I love them. And if you're not new here, hi, I'm back from my break. I know it's been several months, but I am here with a large book haul and hopefully going forward I will be able to post a little bit more consistently. During my break I did create a TikTok and started posting on there, and that was really fun, but I'm happy to be back on my YouTube platform. I have missed it so much. But recently I partook in the Target buy two get one free sale, and I also have some pre-orders to come in, random books from Barnes & Noble, and also I got some secondhand books from Macquarie, Facebook, and Pango. Let's start with the secondhand book. Okay, so for the first thing that I got, this is from Pango. I got this Willow Winters graphic novel. It's called Merciless, and I thought it looked really cool. It was only $5 on Pango, and I was not expecting that. It came with this little card here, which I thought was really cute. Next up, I saw this listing on Facebook for this entire series that I've seen a lot of people recommend. This is called the Ravenhood series by Kate Stewart. The first book I remember is Flock. I'm super excited to read this because I've heard amazing things about it, and I got this for a really great deal, and it's the entire series and they're in perfect condition. Next up, we have some things I picked up from Macquarie, which is another app that you can buy books from secondhand. You can buy anything on Macquarie secondhand. I got this set of books for $15, which I thought was amazing. I ultimately wanted this one. This book came from Rainbow Crate, which I am not subscribed to. It's really pretty. It's called Requiem. Oh, I cannot say that. Requiem for Immortals by Lee Winter. This is the cover. I think it looks so pretty. This is the back. Here are the end papers. And then the back one has like this cool blood splatter. I love that. And then this is the naked cover. I am obsessed. And the coolest thing that they do, they have these like little nutrition facts here. I really love that, and it tells you like the different tropes and representations here, and it comes with a signed nameplate. I think in Rainbow Crate you get 2 books, so they also had Godly Heathens by H.E. Edgman. This is like the regular book, but it comes with 2 dust jackets, so we get this one, and then we also get the regular dust jacket. So whichever one you prefer, you could keep. And then it has a signed nameplate here. I really am considering subscribing to that box. It's just I can't be subscribed to everything. But it came with this art print, which I think is really cool. And this was December's. Yes, so both of those books came in the December box. And the trope was anti-hero. And it has like a cute little newsletter. Another book that I got on Macquarie is this extreme horror book, and it's in perfect condition. I think I paid $2 for it. It's called Bones, and it's by Yolanda Olson. I got it because I want to see if I could be into extreme horror. Like, horror books I like thrillers as well, but I want to see if I can take the extreme stuff. And I heard that this has something to do with like an eye socket, like an eye socket, because it's smutty too. So I'm excited. I don't want to know if I like that, you know? Another really cool deal that I got is the complete set of the Spy X Family manga series. Now I had 7 and 8, but I did not have 9, nor did I have anything below that. But this was such a good deal. I think I got it for $30 for all of these, which you would have spent way more purchasing it. I think there's 2 more books out, so I will just continue to go ahead and buy it. But let's go over each of them while I tell you what the manga series is about. So this is the first book. This book series follows this guy. He is a spy, and he takes this mission where he has to have a family. So he has to go and find a wife and a child to make it look legit. And so he ends up finding this little girl who happens to have like a superpower of reading minds. And then after that, he finds a wife, a fake wife, who happens to be an assassin. So this is the coolest thing ever. The drawing style, the cartoon style is so cool. Like, you can just really binge all of these books in one day. They're so addicting. They end up getting a dog. I forgot, but I think the dog is also like psychic or something. This is, gosh, I've forgotten the fake wife's name, but this is her brother. I think this is like one of my favorite characters. I think she is also a fellow spy. So each book is going to be about a different person. This is a kid that goes to school with the daughter. I think he's going to be like the son of one of the targets that the husband, the main guy, is like after. This is like the best friend, and he's funny as well. Oh, and I think we're back with Anya. So I'm super excited to jump back into that series. I think I read up until book 5 or 6, and it's amazing. I highly recommend if you want to get into manga or graphic novels. And the final secondhand book that I got is another copy of Godly Heathens by H.E. Edgman. This is the same as this book from earlier, but I will be gifting this to one of my friends and keeping this one because I love this edition so much. This is actually the Bookish Box edition, and I got this for $15 on Macquarie, so super excited about that. I love the edges here. Here are the end papers. And I believe, yes, it is signed. The back of the book says, "If you're waiting for my redemption arc, you've set yourself up to be disappointed." I love me a good villain, and I know I'm going to eat this up. I know I'm going to love it, and I can't wait. Okay, so we're going to do the Target haul last, so let's get into like random books that I've gotten from other sellers. I ended up getting this in the mail from, is it Macmillan? A publisher, because I entered into this giveaway for anyone who pre-ordered the paperback edition of Children of Blood and Bone. You could get like your free like overlay and a signed bookplate. So I pre-ordered the entire Sinners of Saint series by L.J. Shin, and the first book has came. The other ones haven't arrived yet, but I am a sucker for sprayed edge. I absolutely love it. This is the first book, and it's called Vicious. Got the sequel to Blood Debts by Terry J. Benton Walker. This is called Blood Justice. I really loved the first book. I thought it was fantastic. I gave it a 5 out of 5, and I'm super excited to read this. I have so many copies of this book, you guys, but this is my favorite, and it's just the regular book. But I am a sucker for this edge. It's like a frost blue with sparkles, and all of my special editions, I'm not a fan of the color patterns that they use for it, but I'm super excited to read this series. This is A Fate, Ink and Blood by Daniel L. Jensen. It's just absolutely beautiful. Oh my gosh, these edges are just stunning. Let's see how it looks outside. Oh wow, look at that. It has like a little pattern on here. I don't know if you guys can see that. There it is. I think that's really cool. And the final thing that I pre-ordered that came in recently is the Briar U spinoffs. I obviously got the cartoon cover, and it has the blue sprayed edges. Now, I previously have the Off-Campus series in this editions, and I love them so much. I think I am more of a cartoon cover person than a actual person on the cover person. So the first book that I'm seeing is The Chase. Then we have The Risk. And I believe these are hockey romances, and it's by L. Kennedy. This is The Play. And finally we have The Dare, which I think is book 1. Okay, so now it is time to get into my Target haul. And it's quite a bit. It's actually 2 stacks of books. So let's get into my first series here. I got the Chestnut Spring series by Elsie Silver. I actually have never read a cowboy romance before. And so a lot of people have been recommending this to me. So I don't know what order it goes in, but I'll just show you. We have Heartless. I like the little figure skate with the, I love that. This is Powerless. We have Reckless, Flawless, and Hopeless. I basically use this sale to just get series that I want, and I've never read anything by Megan Quinn, but I've heard really great things about her, and I've always wanted to get these books. They look so pretty to me, and I just was like, you know what, now's the time. So the name of the series is the Kane Brothers series, and this is A Long Time Coming, a not so meet cute. And finally we have So Not Meant to Be, and I love the covers. They're so gorgeous. Just makes me so happy to read them. And I added on one more book, and this is Bridesmaid for Hire because the cover looked really interesting and cool. Then I got The Fake Mate. I have been watching this one for a while, and I really love me a nice rom-com, so I'm excited about that. Another one that really stood out to me is The Dead Guy Next Door by Lucy Score. I am just super excited to read this one. I don't know. And of course, I have to support my girl Madison on her first book. This is Good Game by Madison Fox, if you guys don't know. I think she goes by Madison Fox now, but she used to go by Paperback Princess, I think. But now she is an author. Okay, and she's published her first book, and I'm super excited. This is a video game romance, and I cannot wait to read it. This is another cover that I am obsessed with. This is Pucking Around by Emily Rath, and I don't know if you guys can see, but like in the white writing, it actually has like some sparkles. And the one book that I was missing from the Zodiac Academy series, I have them all, and I was missing book 8.5. This is Beyond the Veil. I was able to get this for some reason, like during COVID, it was like sold out everywhere, and I just never got it. I haven't even started reading that series yet, but I know a lot of people say that once you start reading it, you're gonna be like binging it. So I want the entire series, and I have it now. Alright, so let's get into the hardcovers that I've gotten. The first book is Beast of War by Ayana Gray. Super excited about this one. I don't know if you guys can see, but I have Beast of Prey and Beast of Ruin, so this would just go on my shelf right here. Then I have The Black Girl Survives in this one, and this is like a collection of horror stories featuring like black girls, and I think it's written by black authors, so I'm excited to read this. I love anthologies and I love horror, so another addition in a series I got is The Eternal Ones. I actually have it right here. I don't know if you guys, oh, maybe you can see it. The other two, it's The Gilded Ones and The Merciless Ones, and this is the third book in the series, The Eternal Ones, and this is by Namina Forna. I think I have read this series. Yes, and I just need to finish up with this one. I had to get me a Wish book, and this one is Wish of the Wicked by Daniel Page. That cover was just screaming for me to buy it, and I had to. You guys know how much I love The Cruel Prince. I wasn't the biggest fan of the spinoff, and I thought that I was going to skip it, but I don't know, the fear of missing out, it was on sale, why not? So this is the second book in the spinoff series. I did read the first one, but this one is The Prisoner's Throne. What is these? Okay, yeah, the first one, I don't know if you guys can see, but this is my Cruel Prince setup right here. And so I have the Stolen Heir at the bottom, and then this would go underneath it. We have this special edition from Le Bardugo. This is called The Familiar, and it has black sprayed edges. So this was really cool. And then look at the end papers here. That is stunning. And the final book that I have in this video is Tress of the Emerald Sea by Brandon Sanderson. I've heard great things about this author, but I have never read him, and I think he is like the father of fantasy or something. Like everybody is saying he's like one of the best fantasy authors out there, so I definitely want to give it a try. And I think this might be a standalone, so it's a little safer than starting one of the series. But the end papers are so pretty as well. I am just in love. Okay, so those are all of the books that I've gotten recently. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye!